Sacramento Metro paramedics answer the call 24/7. Medical emergencies large and small. Patients are stabilized and transported by ambulance to the emergency room. But California's emergency rooms face a serious overcrowding crisis, and the prognosis for the future isn't good.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better. I don't see a way of an easy fix out of this.
Solutions are out there, but everyone agrees it's a system in need of its own lifeline.
Right now, many of California's ERs are in critical condition. They're barely hanging on.
A cool spring evening, perfect weather for Walt Lytle to hit the running track.
I come here at the track once a week.
He'll run 5 miles tonight.
I didn't. I'm not too good at the wheelchair thing yet.
2-year-old Malia Jeffers is also about to do some laps.
You ready, Mama?
Her parents carefully place her in a wheelchair.
Gotta put your seatbelt on, huh?
And take her to the roof of the Lucille Packard Children's Hospital in Palo Alto.
Sun in your eyes, baby.
While Walt prepares for a 31-mile race, Malia's parents prepare for a lifetime of mobility challenges for their little girl. What Malia and Walt have in common, they both went to the emergency room with vastly different outcomes.
June of 2010, I was running with my running group, and we went out for a 14-mile run. And I made it to a 9-mile place, and at that point I told my friend, hey, I'm gonna walk for a while. I took 2 steps and I fell to the ground.
This is medic 53, we're on route code 2 on board Bravo 3.
In short, they say I passed away. I had CPR done to me until the medical people got there, and then they shocked my heart.
Walt went to the emergency room as close to death as a person can be. 90% of people in his condition don't make it.
And I had an irregular rhythm to my heart, and then they got me to Mercy Folsom.
Doctors used advanced life-saving techniques to bring down his body temperature, get his heart going again, and save his life. With a stent in place, today he says he feels better than ever before.
I'm a very spiritual man, and I'm very thankful for each day that I have, prior to and after. But now that it's after the episode that I've had in my life, it's just a great appreciation for each day that we have here.
If Walt's case is at one end of the emergency spectrum, initially it appeared little Malia's was at the opposite.
So we were at our traditional Hmong New Year, and she was running around like a normal kid. And then the next day, she got a fever. We gave her Motrin, played all day. And then that night, she, it's typical, she was really tired and didn't, had a fever. And then the next day, we gave her Motrin again, and she was just tired, not like overly tired. And then the only reason to trigger us to go in was she started bruising.
I knew something was wrong. When your child is limp in the body, and we've given her Motrin, given her medicine, her temperature still hasn't gone down yet. We knew something was wrong right away, so that's why we took her.
According to Ryan, as they waited in the ER lobby, Malia's condition worsened. Minutes turned into hours. While they waited, a Streptococcus A infection was ravaging Malia's organs.
I'm walking back and forth crying with my daughter because she's in pain. And we're sitting there just like, what do we have to do to actually get seen?
We took her in there and she was talking, normal, just sick. Talking, walking, and a couple hours later, she couldn't move.
As hours and hours went by, and me doing the right thing and making sure that they're at least checking up on her, and that wasn't even me forcing to them. I'm saying, you got to check her out again. Leah and myself were both in tears, like, what should we do? Should we take her to another hospital? And Leah was thinking maybe we should, and I was thinking, well, hold on.
Ryan says he finally forced his way into the medical area to get his daughter seen by a doctor 5 hours after arriving. Her liver was failing.